a little pick and mix taster session today. All right. So let's just go ahead and shake a little bit and just breathe. So we're just waking up our bodies. I know it looks ridiculous. I felt quite silly when I started. And I like to have the image of a wet dog and the fur is just shaking over your bones. And just feel the breath going from your soles of your feet, up your spine, into your fingertips. I'm just gently shaking and breathing. And give a sigh. And now we're going to soften into the earth and just reach up tall. Pushing your soles of feet into the earth, fingers reaching for the heavens, and a little push forward. You like to have the shoulders over your toes, nice long body, and imagine yourself as a sumo wrestler, just the biggest person in the world. Out your sides, your front, your back, keeping your hips forward, just slowly twist and breathe. Twisting the spine a little bit, breathing, assessing your body. Be large. Breathe into your back ribs, your side ribs. Give a sigh. Feel the toes pushing into the earth. And then lift your eyes and chest to the heavens and continue the twist. Big sigh. We're just trying to get oxygen into our bodies, waking it up. Large body. Breathe and twist. Coming back to center, take an inhale. Just barely soften your knees, tuck your tailbone, round your back, and draw up your shoulders. So we're just rounding our spine and shake your head no. It should feel good. Just loosening up your shoulders a little bit. And repeat, softening into the earth, breathing, pushing toes, grabbing air, oxygen, energy with your extended fingers. Breathe, give a sigh. And again, if you can push into your toes a little bit, get your shoulders forward and breathe. And we're going to repeat, soften the knees, little tuck in the tailbone, round and drop your shoulders, looking at the ground, shake your head no. Just opening up neck and shoulders. Your back is round, everything easy. And then just push forward. Inhale, palms up, exhale, palms down. You've probably seen this. We soften the knees a little bit, as though you're grabbing energy and breath with your palms. Inhale, turn them down as you exhale. Notice that your hands reflect your lungs. You're inhaling, you're filling up here. And now your hands are lowering as your lungs release the oxygen. And always with a bit of pressure, your toes pushing into the earth. This anchors your spine, this lengthens your posture. And breathe and just relax. Now one hand on your chest, one hand on your tummy, and just sway side to side. So there's a lot of back bending, side to side, forward and back. Feel the breath go into your tummy and into your chest. Just caress yourself, smile, feeling the breath circulating through your body. The side to side and forward and back bending of the spine, in the Chinese medicine theory, they think it releases regenerative enzymes. You're rebuilding your cells. Just feel the breath here. And now for a moment, push a little bit on your tummy, tighten your tummy, feel the breath go into your chest. Chest breathing. And now a little pressure on your chest and just feel the belly breathe by itself. It takes a little practice. It may not be perfect. It's just have that awareness. We're waking up the awareness of our breath. And let it go, release. Rubbing hands together, just softly rubbing your hands and breathing. And when you separate your hands, you might notice there's a little tingling feeling. So just separate your hands. And again, I'm always rocking forward into my toes, keeping my posture easy. And you might feel that little tingle in your palms. Notice it connects with this area. This is the Jiangqian, the first chakra. Your lower brain is also in your guts. So we're just holding the breath there. Breathe fully. And again, generate that electric feeling in your palms. Give a big sigh and soften. Just hold it there. Now, when I'm holding my breath in my hands, my arms come out of my back like wings from my shoulder blades. I don't want to drop my arms and crush my chest space. Lifting, air, light, energy circulating here. Push in the toes, a little pressure of the belly button to the small of the back, easy breathing. And we're going to expand like you're playing accordion. Inhale and exhale. Get a little wider each time with your hands. Inhale, exhale. Maybe you can still feel that electric feeling between your palms. It doesn't come right away, but this is what we're going towards. Getting a little bit wider. Breathing, breathe into your side ribs, breathe into your back lungs. Feel that easy breath. Keep pushing with your toes. Inhale. Give a little sigh. And now we're slowly going to reverse it. With each exhale, bring your hands closer together. Try and remind yourself of that electric feeling you had between your palms. And the reason why we sigh is just to be sure the breath is not forced. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to drop our hands in the water. Keep your thumbs almost touching. Turn your hands perpendicular to your body, and we'll begin pushing water. The push starts with the hip and the shoulders. Imagine your fingers are trailing in a body of water, and you're just pushing it with your palms. But your hands are moving because your hips and shoulders are pushing them. Give a little sigh, easy breath. It's a little bit like carrying groceries through the door. You push the door open with your hip and shoulder first. And your hands just follow easily. Imagine the sensation of water pushing against your palms. Water streaming between your fingertips. Keep pushing your toes into the earth. And give a sigh. So the breath is easy. There's a little twist in your spine as you push. This is the twist that regenerates our cells. And now you come to center, rolling forward. I'm just going forward to back, a small lunge from bent knee to bent knee. I'm circling my arms out, around, and in. This is calming waters. Imagine your hands are skimming the surface of a well, and you don't want to disturb the water. Inhale as you go forward. Exhale as you come back. I'm changing position just so you can see side view. You don't need to turn yourselves around. From a slightly softened knee to a slightly softened knee, cushioning the earth. Your breath goes out, in, around, bringing the energy in towards your center. Soft hands, pushing toes. Inhale, exhale. As you rock back, bring your feet together and change with attention. Heel rolls to toe. Arms are floating on that water. And again, a little sigh. Inhale. To be sure the breath is full and soft. Inhale. Exhale. Your toes are sensitive to the earth. Your palms are floating on water. No disturbance. Easy breath, rolling. Inhale. And exhale. Now put your feet back to center, shoulder width apart. We're going to push heaven from earth. Fingertips taste toward the center. When the upper hand turns towards heaven, you flip it and push. And the same thing reverse. You want your fingertips coming in towards your center, tracing your spine. Top hand will flip and pushes towards heaven. Full extension. Inhale and exhale, bringing the breath and energy right through your center. And let it go back towards heaven and earth. Inhaling, bringing the breath and energy right through your center. And release it, pushing palms, heaven and earth. Notice your fingertips are tracing your spine, tracing the pathway of your breath, easy floating, no effort. And if you can, allow your eyes, your gaze to follow. So you're looking up at the heavens for one breath and maybe down towards earth for the next. So you get a little neck flexion. We'll take a few more. Full breath. Notice your fingers are tracing your breath. Inhale, exhale, full and easy. And now we'll come back to what I call energy ball. And again, our hands are at Jomchen, just below our belly, and just roll it. Supported, air under your armpits, arms coming out of your wings, pushing into your toes a little bit, and just roll that ball of breath and energy. Again, if you can breathe into it, maybe find that electric feeling. And just let it go. Shoulder shrugs. We're going to inhale and then exhale and throw it right out our arms. Ears, shoulders up to your ears, throw it through your elbows, wrists, and fingers. Ha, ha. It's like a petulant child. Inhale, exhale. Ha, ha. Let the breath rise and fall. Throw the energy right out through your fingertips. Ha, ha, ha. Now we take the more refined version of shoulder shrug. Hands are flexed, 45 degrees away from your body. Inhale, push your shoulder blades down, lift your chest. Exhale, roll your shoulders forward. Ha, 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 ha. Exhale, exhale, shoulder shrug. Ha, 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 and let it go. There's lots of shaking out. So I'm shaking all the time, and this is a constant warm-up in Qi Gong. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about softening knees. You will notice a lot of the exercises may have a knee bend. We don't want any weight or pressure in our knees. So just standing tall, inhale, and just break the knee. Just go from straight to bent. And inhale, and then as your knees soften, push the crown of your head towards heaven. There's a little pressure, belly button to small of spine. Weight is in your toes. It should feel easy. So whenever we bend the knees, we never want to bend and go down into them. We want to lift and soften. So I will say soften the knees, which means you bring up your body, your breath, head pushes towards heaven, and you just slightly soften. This way we're not grinding into the cartilage. So let's hold our breath here. Let's gather that energy, that electric sensation, and hold it here at Jomchen level, pushing into the toes. Airspace, arms come from behind your back, so they're floating. And we're simply going to inhale, exhale, softening the knees. Inhale, open the arms, pushing with your toes. Exhale, let your hands fall. So here you're inhaling, you're picking up the breath right at Jomchen, softening the knees, carrying it with great delicacy and attention. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, push with your toes, push the crown of your head towards heaven. Inhale, you're holding a paper-thin porcelain teapot. It's hot. Carry it with great delicacy. Open and lower. Inhale, pick up the breath. Just soften the knees. Crown of head reaches for heaven. Inhale, let it go. Keep pushing with toes. Let it go. Inhale, pick up the breath. Exhale, carry it softly. Inhale, let it go. Keep pushing toes and head, earth to heaven as your arms float down. Inhale, exhale. For the last 4, the arms will open a little higher like wings. Release. Inhale, pick it up. Soften the knees, exhale. Inhale, arms a little higher like wings. Exhale, push with your toes. Let the arms float down. Inhale and soften. Arms a little bit higher. Keep pushing with your toes. Push yourself tall as you release the breath and the arms float. Inhale, exhale. Now we reach up as tall as we can. Widen your stance and bend to the side. Reach for the horizon. Looking up towards the heavens, inhale, and reach for the other horizon. So one knee softens, and I reach in the other direction. Eyes, nose, and chin, follow my hands. Soft exhale, give a sigh. And here again, we've got a big bend in our spine. We're always bending forward and back, side to side. Releasing regenerative enzymes. Inhale, open your side. Ask the vertebrae to open. Give lots of space. Push with your toes. And now shake it out, let it go. This next one's one of my favorites. I will turn my back to you because it's a little tricky. The first half, we want a nice round bend. And again, the knees just soften. A little pressure on the belly button so you're supported, and just round yourself. You just want to comfortably open up your vertebrae. That's going to be the exhale. One hand will cross in front of you and twist. If you can keep your head forward over the shoulder, we're getting a nice S twist in our spine, and the bottom hand pulls down in a diagonal. It's a little bit like twisting a tea towel. I'll turn my back to you. You round your back, exhale, enjoy the stretch. One hand crosses in front of you, other hand down, you've got a diagonal stretch, inhale. Soft and round exhale, enjoy the stretch. Push forward, twist, and pull that bottom hand down, and you'll feel a nice stretch in your shoulders. Round, softly exhale. I'm just changing so you have another view. Push, twist, inhale. Round, release, exhale. Push and twist, inhale. Looking at your camera. Round, release, tuck your tailbone, round your shoulders. Push to the inhale and really pull your arms apart in a diagonal. Round and release. Inhale, push to the twist, push your weight into the toes. If you're confident, you can rise here as well. Round, exhale, open up the vertebrae. Push, twist, inhale, rise if you like. Soften, round, exhale. Push, twist, inhale. Two more. Round, enjoy, open up the vertebrae. Push to the twist, push into your toes, twist the shoulders. Last one, round, release, exhale. And push, twist to the inhale. And shake it out. Lots of shaking. Okay, another thing we do in the practice is tapping. And if you've ever had any acupuncture, please feel free to rub your hands. And when we have these in between breaks, we're constantly trying to wake up our circulation. So this is what I automatically do. In the tapping, we are imagining you're doing your own massage and acupuncture. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're breathing. A firm slap, outer side of your arm. And what you're doing is you're tapping those meridian dots. Change sides, big breath. The taps work with the breath. We're hitting all those points that you would see in an acupuncturist chart. If you've ever seen the figure of the man or woman and all the blue and red dots, all the meridian and energy and circulatory points, we're stimulating those. Underside of your arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the taps down your sides. Big breath. So as we are tapping and stimulating these parts, particularly the ones that go down the side of your body, you are helping to cleanse, change sides, your organs. So a lot of points that correspond to your stomach, your spleen, your liver, we're gently tapping those points, clearing out old energy, bringing in new circulation. Now we do our legs. Up and down the front and the back, the insides, outsides of your legs. Again, it's as far down as you want to go comfortably. If you want to take it all the way down to the ankles, fine. Remember to tuck your tailbone. we're tapping insides, outsides, self-massage, getting rid of the old energy. Big breath. And now we take fists. We're gonna do top, top, middle, middle, bottom, bottom. With breath. And sometimes you might find your body naturally twists. More power to you. The more we twist that spine gently, the more we regenerate our cell tissues. Top, top, middle, middle, bottom, bottom. If the coordination feels a little funny, if it doesn't come right away, don't worry, you're in good company. Now we do the same on our back. Top, top, middle, middle, bottom, bottom. I'm using fists now, gently tapping my shoulders, my back, my seat. Top, top, middle, middle, bottom, bottom. Big breath, big sigh. Now my favorite is neck and shoulders. You swing to one side and slap the back of your neck and shoulders. Swing to the other side, slap. The more you look down at the ground, the more real estate you can reach back there. Just swing and slap. Again, it's a little bit like that petulant child move. Ha, ha, ha. Keep pushing with your toes. Keep your toes active. They activate your spine. Ha, 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 ha. And now we take fingertips and just firmly tap on the back of your neck and shoulders. Big breath. And then you take the tap up your neck to beneath your ears. Take the taps around to the side of your head. Again, big breath, big sighs. You bring the taps up towards the top of your head. Floppy taps right on the crown of your head. Just let your fingertips bounce. Gentle taps around your forehead and eyes. Again, keep your breath going. Big breath, big sigh once in a while. Tapping on your jaw and open and close your mouth. And little taps on your upper lower lips. Ear pinches. Good. And we come back to standing again. All right, there's lots of animal movement in Qi Gong. And because today is the first year of the Chinese New Year, and it's water tiger, we're going to do a tiger move. So again, notice I'm always getting that energy, that breath, waking up the energy in my hands. And I will notice when I change position, it's just so you have another view. So just follow along. We're going to inhale. My feet are a little bit wider than hip width. Inhale, bring your arms in. Exhale, soften the knees, stroke the tiger that's lying before you. Inhale, bring the back of your hands together, straighten your knees. Exhale, release, push away from your heart. Take your hands straight overhead, big circle, and exhale, soften knees, tiger returns to the mountain. Inhale, stroke the tiger before you, exhale. Inhale, bring the back of your hands together at heart level. Exhale, push the energy away from your heart, forward, up, and soft landing around, knees soften. Inhale, stroke the tiger before you, exhale. Inhale, back of hands come together. Exhale, little tuck in the tailbone as you release forward, straight up, and soft landing. Inhale, think of tiger toes, tiger claws. Get that tiger energy in your fingertips. Inhale, draw that tiger energy into your center. Exhale, let it go forward, up, and return to the big mountain. Inhale, stroke the tiger before you, soft. Really think of that powerful energy. Inhale, suck that energy right into your center. And exhale, let it go again. Tiny tuck of the tailbone, forward. Push with your toes, up. Return to mountain. Last time, inhale. Calm that beast before you. Inhale, bring his energy in. Push your toes into the earth. Exhale, release that energy forward, up, and around. Soft landing. And shake it out. Before we go into our closing, I want to do one little exercise. So breathe in tall and bring your shoulders right up to your ears. Feel how tall your spine is. And then exhale, just sink and slump. And again, inhale. Long spine, lots of space in your vertebrae. Let it go and slump. What we want to do now is we want to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to stay tall. We're going to keep all that space that we gathered in between our vertebrae. So softly breathing up, tall, super, super tall. Slowly exhale, fingertips towards your heart, elbows out, hands are floating. Inhale for 2 counts, huge breath. And try and let it out super slow, 6 counts, 8 counts, as though you're squeezing air out of a balloon. Just let the air slowly escape from your lips, pushing toes to earth, pushing the crown of your head to heaven. Hands are floating. Again, a little soften the knees as you push, inhale, and slowly, slowly just float. Keep pushing with your toes. Let your hands float. Maintain that space that you just achieved between your vertebrae. You gained an extra 0.5 centimeter between your vertebrae. Try and keep it there. Last time, soften, huge breath. Super, super slow exhale. Maybe 6 counts, 8 counts, 10 counts. Just let the air out really, really slow, but stay really, really nice and tall and floating in your body. Let's take one more, softening into the earth. Huge inhale. And slow, slow, slow release. Stay tall. Keep the weight in your toes. Keep the toes active. Everything else floats. Thank you for joining me today. This has just been a little taster. Again, if you have any questions, please direct them to Lauren and she can connect you to me. And I'm excited to see so much enthusiasm. Hopefully you're feeling a little warm and tingly inside. Your body's just a little bit more awake. I find that the Tai Chi and Qi Gong really, it helps me for the other sports and activities I do. It helps me kind of get my body centered, my mind centered. It's a wonderful practice and it's a very, very wide vocabulary. Does anybody have any concerns or questions immediately? No? Okay. Lovely to see you. We'll be doing similar and extra. There's, as I say, there's a huge vocabulary. We might do a different form of tiger next time. But wonderful, wonderful to see such enthusiasm. And thank you so much for joining me this morning. Enjoy the rest of your day.